Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, we give you thanks for the gifts that you give us each day. We thank you especially for the opportunity to compete in this game. Help us to grow in sportsmanship, in leadership, and in friendship with both our opponents and our teammates. Let us remember as players, as spectators, as coaches, and as officials that we are all made in your image and that we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Conway St. Joe. We are here tonight for the Joe Mallett Classic, the first opening round. Still the two remaining games of the opening round here of the Joe Mallett Classic here at Conway St. Joe. And they played several games out here last night, and we will be the final two for the opening round. If anybody was watching, saw where Atkins was at last night with their broadcast, this is the exact same spot. We are right down here, right behind the scorers table, and got a pretty good view of everything. It looks like we're not even going to worry about player introductions or nothing. We're just going to get right to it. So let me get my tip goes to the Wildcats. And I'll get the clock situated where it needs to be here just shortly. McConnell over to Harwell. Down to Chassie Garrigus. Garrigus goes up. Shot's no good. Gets a rebound. Abby Harwell from deep in three. Bounces off the rim, no good. St. Joe with a layup, and the Bulldogs will be on the board first. Three-point shot, up, bounces off the rim, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs, I should say. Addie Bowley's able to come up with a steal on that pass. Drives it down the floor. Layup of her own. 2 points for the Wildcats. And McConnell tried to get that one. McConnell over to Harwell. Harwell to the other McConnell. Shot goes up, no good. Ball gets stripped away. Chassie Garrigus goes up. 2-point basket. Shot just kind of rainbows over the rainbows over the goal there. But Bulldogs able to keep control of it and get them another 2 on the board. You'll have to excuse me. I'm kind of doing this on my own, and I told the coaches up here at Hector that they gave me almost just enough time during Thanksgiving break to get out of the mode of doing live streams. So Kylie McConnell's shot bounces off the backboard and no good. Over to Emma McConnell now. Takes a 3-point shot of her own, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. I guess the last time we were on live for anything, it was the Carlisle playoff game. And the last time we were on for basketball was against Two Rivers, I believe. Kylie McConnell going to drive in, takes the shot, no good. Bulldogs going to throw it away out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Lady Wildcats. McConnell inbounds to McConnell. Kylie McConnell's shot goes up, bounces off the back of the rim. Abby Harwell tries to put it back up, and it's good. 2-point basket by Abby Harwell. And Bulldogs respond with another 2. Emma looking around, trying to find somebody down there on her. Kylie tried for it, couldn't get to it. Bulldogs take a shot, get their own rebound, try it again, and that's going to be a foul on the Lady Bulldogs. Wildcats moving it around the arc. Harwell tries to go in, gets stopped. Addie Bowley going to put it up, no good. Coaches had asked me to record this one, and I forgot to hit the button, so they're going to get a few minutes behind. Three-point shot goes up, bounces around, no good. Put back, though, for the Lady Bulldogs. Puts them ahead by 2. Gary gets his pass, just kind of gets knocked out of the way into the hands of Lady Bulldogs. Moving it around themselves, going to drive in, take the shot, no good. Tries to go back up with it and gets fouled. And she'll get an and one opportunity. I'd like to thank the Atkins play-by-play man, Shane Martin, for putting me in touch with the Conway St. Joe folks out here to get the internet, all that up and going. Free throw's no good by the Bulldogs. And Wildcats will bring it back down the floor. McConnell takes a shot, bounces off the back, out of bounds. And they're going to say that it went off on Hector, so it'll be Lady Bulldog basketball. Kind of bounced around back here. Some people walking around behind me. And Lady Bulldogs will draw the foul on that shot, and we'll go back to the line. First shot up and good. Second shot will fall as well. Yeah, looks like we got a timeout by the Lady Wildcats. We got a few in here watching. This game kind of got started a little bit earlier than I thought it would. But 5 o'clock when it was scheduled to start, and we're just at 5:10. So I guess we're not too bad off. McConnell sisters going to bring it down the floor for the Wildcats, and they're going to say that Emma had double dribbled. Bulldogs going to drive in, layup, good for 2. Harwell tries to get the pass down underneath to Eddie Bowley, and it's going to go out of bounds. I believe they're going to say it was last touched by Lady Bulldogs, so Wildcats will retain possession. Kylie McConnell takes a deep three-point basket for Kylie McConnell. Good shot by Kylie. That's what we've been used to seeing her do over the years. And once again, that I still have not thought to check that replay and change my timing up on it a little bit. Luckily, nothing really happened in that little sequence. Just ball went out of bounds. Under a minute left in this first quarter. And Lady Bulldogs will go back to the line to shoot some free throws. That'll be foul charge to Addie Bowley. That'll be her first, team third. shot up and good for the Lady Bulldogs. And right there, you kind of get a good sense of like the height of some of these Conway St. Joe girls. We're right down here on the basically on court level, so it's easier to tell than it is sometimes. Harwell, pass down underneath to Humphrey. Humphrey gets it back out to McConnell, back over to Harwell. The other McConnell. Addie Bowley going to try to drive in now, and ball gets knocked away from her. Emma gets the ball into Kylie. Addie Bowley drives in, puts it up for two. I think they went ahead and counted that. Yep, they did. So at the end of the first, Lady Bulldogs up by 7 on the Lady Wildcats. Another look over here real quick with my chats. Not a whole lot going on, and nobody talking very much. We have about 10 watching on YouTube and 20 on Facebook. I'm pretty sure everybody can hear everything just fine. I went through and I made sure I checked the sound on everything before we got started, and I think everything's good to go. If for some reason you can't, though, I'm sure that somebody would have been talking in the chat already. So we're ready for the second quarter to get underway. Harwell, pass over down to Humphrey. Humphrey's shot just misses. Bulldogs able to put up a couple of shots, get the rebounds, and try them again. And ball will go out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Three-point shot, no good. Wildcats bring it back down the floor now. Kylie McConnell goes up. Two-point basket for Kylie McConnell. Three-point shot, just bounces off the back of the rim. Harwell going to get it down there to Addie Bowley. Addie Bowley goes up. Two-point basket by Addie Bowley. And she will also draw the foul. So she'll be at the line shooting 1 and 1. Let's see if we can get ourselves a three-point play here. Bowley's free throw is good. And the ball just got away from the St. Joe Lady Bulldog there. Goes out of bounds. Turnover back to the Wildcats. And steal by the Lady Bulldogs. Bring it down the floor. Goes up. 2 points for the Lady Bulldogs. McConnell over to McConnell, but it gets stolen away. Another layup by the Lady Bulldogs. Harwell down underneath to Eddie Bowley, and Eddie gets it stolen away. Kylie able to come back up with it. Harwell's shot gets deflected and out of bounds. Like I said, we got some tall girls here on this St. Joe Bulldog, Lady Bulldog team. Kylie over to Emma. Back to Kylie. Foul back to Emma. Over to Abby Harwell. And Addie just can't get a hold of that one. It will go out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Bulldogs. Connell trying to show some pressure. Shots up, no good. Three points up, no good. And I think they're going to hit Addie Bowley with another foul. Yep, they will. That'll be Addie Bowley's second, team first here of the second quarter, and it will send the Lady Bulldogs to the line. First shot's no good. Second shot is good. Chastity Garrigus looking around, and ball gets knocked away out of bounds. We'll stay down here on this end with the Lady Wildcats. McConnell over to Addie Bowley, down to Kylie McConnell, over to Emma. Emma's going to take a long, deep three, no good. Ball coming back to this end. And that pass will just go out of bounds. And McConnell down to Chastity Garrigus. Across the floor to Kylie McConnell. Kylie's going to take the shot. It just bounces off. So this is a Lady Wildcats team that's still kind of trying to find themselves after having the successes that they did last season with several very much missed contributors. I don't know who that guy is. It keeps just stomping down through here, but it's shaking everything. Shot up by the Lady Bulldogs. Brings their lead to 9. And we got a foul, looks like probably on Kylie McConnell. No, wait, they're going to charge that to Emma McConnell. I knew I saw a redhead down there, but I wasn't sure which one it was. That'll be Emma's first, team second for the second quarter here. We're down to 3:30. Had a bit of a tie up down there on that rebound. That they will say it will stay down here on this end with the Lady Bulldogs. Going to take a deep shot herself. That's Hunter Nixon that keeps running around behind me. Didn't recognize him to begin with. Humphrey over to Chastity Garrigus. Back out to Humphrey. Kylie over to Harwell. Harwell's shot goes up and hits the side of the goal. Humphrey's able to get a hold of it. And I don't know, I didn't really see what the call was there, but it will be a turnover to the Lady Bulldogs. The Bulldogs going to drive it in herself. Has to go up for the shot, and now we got a tie up for jump ball. Drives it in, passes it out. And Lady Bulldogs going to move it around a little bit, takes a shot, and it's in. 2-point basket for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs just aren't missing very much right now. Lady Wildcats going to have to take them some good shots, and it looks like we're going to have a timeout here real quick. Coming up next, we've also got the senior high boys. They'll be in action also against Conway St. Joe. I thought we had more time. You only got about 30 seconds, or else I'd switch over to show off the bracket. But we'll wait for that. Sitting here trying to. I know that last night Atkins and Heber, both Atkins teams played Heber Springs, and both of those games were pretty close. The senior high Red Devil team got down pretty early in the game against Heber and was able to come back and make a pretty good showing of it. And senior high girls, they kept that game close the entire time. It was kind of a surprise to see them kind of let that one go. We got Harwell going to inbound now for the Lady Wildcats. Into Kylie McConnell, back over to Harwell. Over to Humphrey, over to Harwell. Across the floor to Kylie McConnell. She's going to take a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. And Addie Bowley's going to tie it up down there for a jump ball, and it will go back to the Lady Wildcats. So we got Cassie Millsap in. and to give Abby Harwell a break. Emma McConnell going to take a long shot. Bounces off, no good. Be the first night, talking about the senior boys, the first night we'll have a full roster with the football boys returning. Millsap's able to come up with the rebound there. McConnell going to bring it down floor, tries a good layup, no good. Tie up down there, Millsaps, and they're going to hit Millsaps with a foul on that. I thought it was just going to be a jump ball. It was not. .34 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Oh. That's up, no good by the Lady Bulldogs. Gets her own rebound, passes it out, and take a shot. And well, instead of letting it go out of bounds, it gets knocked back in. And it looks like we got Chassie Garrigus coming in for Addie Bowley. .6 seconds. Bulldogs going to try to drive it in. Kylie McConnell gets a hold of it, and she won't get the shot off in time. So that will take us to the half. Lady Wildcats down 13 to the Lady Bulldogs of Conway St. Joe. While we're sitting here waiting, give you all a second. We'll take a look at the bracket. Let me switch over here real quick. As you see there, as we said, both Atkins teams played Heber last night. Heber Springs able to get that win. Perryville was able to defeat England. Mayflower, apparently in not much of a game against Sacred Heart, advanced. And like I said, we're still waiting. Hector and St. Joe are the only two tonight that will be playing here in the final games of the first round. And take a look at the boys bracket real quick. Pretty much almost the same kind of situation. You got a few flips here and there. Mayflower also beat Sacred Heart last night. I heard Mayflower's boys are extremely good. I heard that England's boys are extremely good. I think at one point they had Perryville, they were up on Perryville 45 to like 5 or something crazy. Very athletic, and got a lot of some like heavy hitters in this tournament, this classic. But it's just to taking a look at the bracket there. But we got about almost a little under 8.5 minutes. Going to kick it out to halftime break, and we'll be back with y'all in just a little bit for the second half of the girls' game. Stay with us.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
All right, welcome back to Conway St. Joseph. We're ready to get the second half underway. And like we said before we went to break, Lady Wildcats got a little bit of work to do to get this one kind of back in line a little bit, down 13. And it will be Conway St. Joe's inbound. Saw a few people talking in the chat at halftime. Good to see Robert Pruitt's name out there, a classmate of mine. And some of the standbys like Keith Melton said it looked like the land of the trees out here. Some tall ladies on this St. Joe squad. McConnell to McConnell, over to Harwell. Harwell going to drive in, take a shot. It just bounces off. Lady Bulldogs going to set up now. Tries to drive in. She's going to draw a foul. They're going to say that was on Abby Harwell. That'll be her second of the game, first of this quarter. Team foul anyway. And we'll send the Lady Bulldogs to the line. First shot, no good. Second shot is good. Emma McConnell going to bring it down floor for the Wildcats. Over to Abby Harwell, down to Kylie McConnell. Kylie's going to drive in, take the shot, and it's good. Bulldogs going to take a long three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Tries to put back up, and Emma McConnell was able to come away with the rebound there and just gets knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lady Wildcats. Eddie Boley tries to drive in. Shot's going to bounce right off the rim. The Bulldogs. Got a charge there. Abby Harwell was set up and in good position there to take that. And ball will go back to the Lady Wildcats. Harwell Gets the ball over to Emma McConnell, down to Kylie now. Kylie back out to Addie Boley. And Addie Boley will draw a foul. Chastity Garrigus ends up coming away with a steal. Going to drive it down floor for the ladies. And just looking around, trying to find somebody to get the ball out to. Finally gets it to Kylie McConnell. Kylie goes up, and it just doesn't get there. Addie Boley able to come up with a steal there. Over to Emma McConnell. She's going to drive in. Layup good by the Lady Wildcats. Lady Cats cut the lead to 10 now. Eddie. Oh. Okay, they're going to say Eddie got all ball on that one. Good job by Addie Boley. Harwell, like she thought about taking the shot there. Gets it out to Kylie McConnell. Now over to Emma McConnell. And Chastity Garrigus. Back out to Abby Harwell. Abby kind of gets stopped there. Shot clock winding down, as you can probably hear. Kylie McConnell takes the shot, bounces off the rim, no good. Good job by Chastity Garrigus. Pretty well sticking to her girl there like glue. Shot up no good by the Lady Bulldogs. Able to get the rebound though. And we got a jump ball. And it will stay down here on this end with the Lady Bulldogs. Two-point shot is up and good by the Lady Bulldogs. Brings the lead back to 12. And they tried to get the steal and put up another one, and will draw a foul. That one will be charged to Emma McConnell. It'll be her second, team second. And that will send the Lady Bulldogs to the line to shoot two. We've got a few more other people that's joined in on Facebook. Inez Rogers says, "Go Wildcats." Doris Jean Collins Ingram, I am watching. And my dad, let's go Wildcats. Good to see him in here. If anybody's been wondering, that that last name Johnson, that, like I said, yeah, that is part of my bloodline. So I did see he made a Bobby Boucher reference earlier on the post advertising the game, and I don't know. I think most of everybody in Hector would probably know what WA stood for. If you don't, then we don't have to discuss it here on the live. But Chastity Garrigus gets the ball over to Abby Harwell. Harwell over to Kylie McConnell is going to line up and take the shot, and it just rolls around and back out. Some bad luck for Kylie McConnell on some of these shots. Lady Bulldogs going to drive in, pass over, shots up and good. they're getting down underneath and getting some good shots to fall for them. And they're actually up 36. I missed the point there. Looks like we've got a timeout. Add that point up there for the Lady Bulldogs. And that timeout was by the Lady Wildcats. Take a look over at the YouTube side. I don't know who Sebastian McCann is, but Sebastian, if you're still watching, most of the time I'm not able to see the YouTube chat, but I will just tell anybody that's over here on YouTube, keep it clean, and just like everybody does on Facebook. So I appreciate y'all letting me know that the sound was good and everything seemed to be running like it was supposed to. Wait for the timer to get done. We are officially down to 2:36 here left in this quarter. Just get that line back up. There we go. Free inbounds to McConnell. McConnell to Harwell. Harwell going to try to drive in a little bit, stop short, gets it out to Chessie Garrigus, and then over to Kylie McConnell. Tries to go up with it, and she will be fouled. I'll send her to the line. Be the third team foul for St. Joe. And number 31. I don't have a roster for St. Joe, but it'll be number 31, second foul of the game. So we got Addie Bowley coming in for Chastity Garrigus. And Kylie McConnell's first shot was good. Second shot, also good. Sorry if that one went a little bit fast. Oh, good Lord. Looks like she just kind of took a tumble. I don't know what happened if she slipped, but stolen away by the Lady Bulldogs. Good job by the Lady Wildcats, able to kind of get a hand on that, but gets stolen right back by the Lady Bulldogs. Now the Lady Wildcats are going to swarm in on it for a jump ball. Got some girls just kind of flying around and getting flung in different directions out here right now. You hear Coach Freeman telling Kylie to get to the other side. Emma bring it down over to Addie Bowley. And ball nearly deflected away. Addie Bowley's going to go up with it and just off the rim. Tries to get a hand on it coming back. Looks like Addie's going to draw a foul. Yep, she will. That'll be her third, team third for this quarter. The Bulldogs just kind of passing the ball around, trying to find somebody down underneath. Addie is going to get whistled for her fourth foul. Addie kind of got a little bit of a shove there in on that shooter. And that will send the Lady Bulldogs back to the line. With 1:08 left. First shot up, no good. Second shot, bounces around, also no good. And it looks like the Wildcats were able to pick up a foul there on that rebound. Maybe, I don't know. Yep, they did. They just added another team foul for Lady Bulldogs. Chastity Garrigus out to Abby Harwell. They're going to take a deep three. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Just drive it in, lays it up. 2 more points for St. Joe. I feel like I've heard at some point that somebody had told me that the people down here I've been calling it St. Joe, but they actually prefer it if you call them St. Joseph. Just some habits are a little bit hard to break. I think that I had heard that they hated being called Conway St. Joe. I don't know if I just dreamt that up or what, but shot by the Bulldogs will just kind of roll out of bounds. Didn't quite have enough mustard on it. Kylie McConnell try to drive around, gets the pass out. Like Abby Harwell over to Emma McConnell. She's going to take a shot right there at the end of the quarter. It'll be no good, and we will be done with 3 here in Conway St. Joseph. Lady Cats was able to get it back to within like about 10. I think that's the closest that they got the score back to, and then Conway St. Joe's just kind of gotten away with it again. Now leading by 16. As we get ready to start this 4th quarter. Ellen Garrison says, let's go Wildcats. And I don't think anybody, Sebastian was the only one that was talking over on the YouTube side. So glad all y'all are in and watching this with us. That's Hunter Nixon, just keeps on just tromping right here in behind me. I'm going to have a talk with him about that because he's scaring me half to death when he comes tromping through. I haven't even seen that kid just a whole lot I believe that's Hunter Nixon. Couldn't have even told you if he was even still at Hector or not. So 4th quarter, ready to get started now. Thought about the shot. Going to back it back out. Bulldogs just kind of moving it around the arc there. Take a shot, and they're going to be able to come up with their own rebound on that one. And we're going to have a walk. McConnell will inbound to McConnell, and Kylie will be the one bringing it down the floor for the Lady Wildcats. Over to Emma now. Back out to Kylie. Back to Emma. Emma tries to drive in. Ball gets away from her. And sitting here trying to think, 32, that's Humphrey. She's able to get a hold of it and be able to keep it down here with that jump ball. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Good layup. Increases the Lady Bulldogs lead to 18. Emma going to try to drive in, picks it up, no good, tries again. Just can't get nothing to come down the way we need it. Good job with that steal by Emma McConnell. Just kind of slips and goes down to a knee. Abby Harwell going to help bring it down the floor for the Wildcats. Addie Boley drives in, shots up, bounces off. Bulldogs able to get the ball down underneath, tries for a layup, and she will withdraw the foul. It'll be number 32, that's Humphrey. That'll be her second, team first of the fourth quarter. It's odd having to remember that that's how that the foul system goes now. The first Lady Bulldog shot is no good. And second one falls. Pass will go out of bounds, but last touched by Lady Bulldogs, so Lady Wildcats will keep it down here on this end of the floor. Over to Boley, now out to Emma McConnell. Looked at the shot, thought better of it. Humphrey going to take one of her own. It bounces off the back of the rim. She's able to get her own rebound, though. Emma McConnell was going to try to pass it over to Kylie and gets knocked away. Will remain down here on this end with the Lady Wildcats. And we got a whistle before the ball was inbounded. Looks like the referee trying to check it for moisture or something. Just kind of wipe it down a little bit here. Addie into Kylie. Kylie takes a shot. It just rainbows right over the arc. Right over the goal, anyway. And they're going to say she walked before she took that shot. Humphrey tries to drive in, tries to go up with it, and it just ran into a tall girl there. The girl was able to kind of block her from getting that shot. Back on this end now with the Lady Bulldogs. They're going to hit her with a charge. 4:32 left here. They're going to say that Kylie McConnell had a double dribble there. Tough for me to notice that. And I think I was already moved a little bit too far ahead of where she was at. Get a good look at it. Got a backcourt violation against the Bulldogs. The turnover to the Lady Wildcats. You know, I actually don't really mind this angle. I don't mind where I'm at as far as this this camera shot. It's not bad. I mean, I'm used to being up higher, but it's not a bad look. Like I think that was Addie Boley went up with that shot and drew the foul. She was able to get that one to fall. So Addie will be back to the line looking for another and one. I got some of the football boys up behind me again. Shot missed. Abby Harwell tries to get the rebound and go back up. Nothing going there. Out of bounds. But it will stay on this end. Touched by a Lady Bulldog. You're going to say Emma drew a foul there on the floor. It was Addie Boley that took that shot. Just bounced off. Well, looked like Addie Boley was able to get a hold of that one, and now it'll go down to the floor for tie-up. Jump ball. I'm not sure if, but Addie may have got popped in the nose. She came up really red-faced and almost teary-eyed. If anybody's ever been hit in the nose before, you know that it will make you look like you're crying even though you're not. Humphrey over to, can't see the number on that one. Emma McConnell takes a three-point basket. Emma McConnell able to get a hold of that. Say she's going to let Abby Harwell bring it down floor, but Abby gets it back over to her. Now Humphrey going to drive in. First shot's up, no good. Tries again, and it'll be rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes left in this one. Kind of a live ball. Cassie Millsap tries to go after it, and it will be backcourt on the Lady Bulldogs. Back to the Lady Wildcats. Ball stolen away by the St. Joe Bulldogs. And she's going to draw the foul. That'll be on Humphrey. That'll be her third, team's second here in this quarter. I think that one just kind of got batted out of bounds by the Lady Wildcats. Stay down here on this end. Everybody in this classic pretty well guaranteed 3 games. You lose this one, you'll go over to the loser side of the bracket, and potentially have a chance at a third place game. 3-point basket by the Lady Bulldogs. Number 5. I want to say that that's a Lennart. I don't have maybe Kane, maybe Danielle Kane. That may be who that is. I don't have my roster with me right here. Another 3-point basket by the Lady Bulldogs. As time will tick down, no shot clock, 2-1. And that will be the end of the senior high girls matchup for the evening. The Lady Cats will fall 49-27 to the St. Joseph Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs rather. And so with that, that will put them to playing Sacred Heart on the 30th, a couple days from now at 4:30 p.m. And St. Joseph will move over and play Mayflower tomorrow at 4:30. So coming up next, we've got the senior high boys matchup. Once again, the St. Joseph Bulldogs and the Hector Wildcats. But we've got a little over 9 minutes. Going to kick it out to break, get everything reset and ready to go for the boys game. Well, we'll hold on just a second. We'll get the boys coming out. Well, actually, okay. We're waiting on St. Joe to send their boys out. So our girls are still down there waiting to help see our boys come on out. Well, thought they were. I don't know what's happened to my senior girls roster. It is not here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Danielle Kane. Sorry about that. Number 5 for Lady Wildcats, Danielle Kane. But there are the senior boys. There's a good look at Jimmy Stroud. He's usually always got his back turned to us wherever we're at. So, like I said, now we're just under 8 minutes. Going to kick it out to break, and we'll be back here in just a little bit. All right, welcome back to Conway St. Joe's. We're getting ready for senior boys action. And like earlier, we did not have any player introductions of the sort, so I don't figure we'll have any for the boys game either. Boys have had a few games, but not as a complete roster. This will be the first night for the football boys to be back. You can see P.J. Henderson, you see Jackson Taylor, Grayson Mulder, and also out there is Jacob Campbell and Ashton Callhorn. The last time we saw the boys in action, like I said, was at Deer, I believe, right before Thanksgiving. They did not play in that set of games with Two Rivers. So they've had an extended off period. Tip goes to the Wildcats to start us off. Jackson Taylor over to Jacob Campbell. PJ over to Jackson. Back to Jacob. Now moving it just around the arc. PJ going to drive in, goes up with it, and it just no good. Bulldogs looking around. Drive in, take a shot, up and good. Bulldogs on the board first. Callhorn took the three-point shot. He just bounces off, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs take a three-point shot. That's good. St. Joe up 5 really quick. Taylor down to Mulder. Mulder tries to get the pass inside to P.J. Henderson, and it just gets stolen away. And looks like the Bulldogs are going to draw a foul on that shot. Like number 10, it'll be Jackson Taylor. That'll be his first, team first. And it will send this St. Joe Bulldog to the line to shoot 2. First shot just kind of bounces around, no good. Actually down to 6'10". 6'11", close enough. Gets the second shot to fall. Campbell tries to get that pass over to Grayson Mulder, just doesn't make it. Campbell going to inbounds to Jackson Taylor. Back over to Campbell. Down to Mulder, back to Campbell. Over to P.J. Henderson now. Wildcats looking for an opening somewhere. Taylor nearly lost control of it. Over to Jacob Campbell. He's going to take a deep three, and it's good. Good shot by Jacob Campbell. Down to Ashton Callhorn. Callhorn's going to go up, and it's good. 2 points for Ashton Callhorn. Bulldogs gonna take a deep shot. 3-point basket by the Bulldogs. Taylor passed down underneath to P.J. Henderson, and not sure what the call was there, but it'll be a turnover back to the Bulldogs. Sure. They haven't indicated there was another foul, I don't think, so maybe PJ just kind of went out of bounds on that one. Campbell over to Mulder. Mulder going to take a jump shot. Bounces off the front. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by St. Joseph Bulldog. So it will stay on this end with the Wildcats. Campbell inbounds to Cawhorn. Casto goes up. 2-point basket. Brent Casto. Casto was another one that we've been waiting on to get back in the lineup from the football squad. Three points, no good. Bulldogs able to get a hold of their rebound. Okay. Another 3-point basket by the Bulldogs. Sitting here checking to see if I got my recording started back up, and I did. Taylor it over to Casto. Casto tries to get the ball over to Campbell. Fast break. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Good job there by Jackson Taylor to try to get a hold of that one. And Campbell got set up there and took a charge. Taylor going to bring it down floor for the Wildcats. The ball's going to get knocked into about the fourth row here. We'll stay on this end. Taylor going to take a deep three, just bounces off. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs try to put it up, bounces off, rebounded by the Wildcats. Good job by Casto. Taylor going to bring it back down floor. Over to P.J. Henderson, on to Grayson Mulder. Mulder looking around, trying to find some open room. Tries to get rid of it, and it's going to get stolen away, but we got a whistle. They're going to call a foul on Grayson Mulder. That'll be his first, team second of this quarter. We got Hunter Kaufman going to come in for Jackson Taylor. Yep. Wasn't sure if that was a shoe squeak or if that was an actual whistle, but it was a travel. Kaufman, and bring it down floor. I think some of these kids have had some haircuts since I last saw them. Mulder up for two. Kind of a block there by Cawhorn. PJ Henderson tries to go for a three, just bounces off. Wildcats able to get the ball back. Down underneath the Cawhorn. Cawhorn tries to go up and gets swatted. Down to 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Another time, shot clock is off. Shot goes off. Rebounded there by Grayson Mulder, and we're going to end the first. Wildcats down 5 here at the end of the first quarter. Pretty good game so far. Not seeing too many of the kind of the standard football style play here with this game with some of these guys that are just now getting back to it. But sometimes that's something that you will see a little bit early in basketball season when the football boys finally make it back, part of the roster. Dad, JJ says, going to have to drive to the hoop and try to get that big guy to foul. Yeah, going to have to get their legs underneath them and figure out what they're doing again. Here we go with the second quarter. Oh, look like a good swat there by Grayson Mulder, but they're going to get him with a foul. That'll be his first of the second quarter here. Now we'll send the Bulldogs to the line to shoot two. First one just bounces in and out. Second also bounces in and out. Rebounded by Brent Casto. Now over to Hunter Kaufman, going to bring it down floor for the Wildcats. Taylor down to Cawhorn, going to try to go up with it, and he does. Good job by Ashton Cawhorn, 2 points. Cuts the lead, the Bulldog lead to 3. Shots up and no good by the Bulldogs. Rebounded. A fresh shot clock to work with. Well, it was. By the time I said that, it was down to 30, so y'all know I run a little slow. 3 points up by the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs not afraid to shoot the three. Have to keep that in mind as the game goes. Cawhorn back across the floor to Taylor. Casto. And Casto kind of throws it away there. Didn't mean to do that, but he was looking for PJ. Ball just gets stolen. Another three-point shot coming. Bounces off the rim, rebounded by Ashton Cawhorn. Casto Kind of trapped down there in the corner. Finally gets the ball out to P.J. Henderson. Callhorn going to go up with it. And it bounces off. Casto fighting for it. Nothing going on there. No call anyway. Joe tries to go up with a shot. No good. Taylor over to Kaufman. And ball stolen away. Layup no good. And Kaufman. Wildcats going to have to watch out for their passing a little bit and be careful about some of that too. Looks like we got a timeout by Coach Freeman. Yep. Try to slow this down a little bit and get his guys on track. Probably telling them kind of the same thing, watch your passes. Because there's been some of these teams we've played that really goes into pursuit, and anytime the ball gets passed, they're out trying to steal. So you're gonna have to be really careful about your passes. Callhorn over to Henderson and down to Jackson Taylor. Taylor going to drive in, and he's going to draw the foul. Send Taylor to the line. Shoot two. Taylor's first is good. Taylor's second, also good. Brent was able to knock that one kind of out of that player's hands and out of bounds. Stay down here with the Bulldogs. Bulldogs able to get that one up for two. Callhorn down to Henderson. Back to Callhorn now. Jacob Campbell. TJ just kind of handed it off to Taylor. Taylor's going to drive in, 2-point layup. Taylor's able to knock that one out of that Bulldogs' hands. It'll go out of bounds, but it will stay down here with the Bulldogs. Looks like Casto's going to step out, and I'm trying to see who they got coming in for him. I didn't catch that. May have been Mulder. Yep. I'm going to say get the Bulldog player with the travel there. Taylor over to Mulder. Mulder fires across to Callhorn, and back at the top. Callhorn takes a three-point shot, no good. Three-point shot by the Bulldogs just sails over the goal. Campbell will bring it down floor. Henderson probably could have drew a foul there. And I believe we got a timeout by the Bulldogs now. Got down there on the floor with a tie up for the jump ball, and Bulldogs just decided to burn one of their timeouts to keep a hold of it. .255 remaining here in this first half. Ball drives in, tries to go up with it, bounces back off, rebounded by Ashton Cawhorn. Jackson Taylor bring it down floor for the Wildcats now. Taylor was looking for kind of a no-look pass there. It's intercepted there by the Bulldogs. Swat there. Campbell drives over across the floor. Charge a foul to the Bulldogs, and Wildcats will keep it down here. Mulder tries to make something happen with it and just gets knocked away. We got Casto coming up, getting ready to come back in. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Mulder. They're going to kind of slow it down now a little bit. Cawhorn goes up, 2 points for Ashton Cawhorn, bringing the Cats back within 2. We're under a minute here in the first half. Good defense by the Wildcats, making St. Joe have to think about it a little bit more. Good job by Henderson kind of deflecting that shot. Taylor over to Henderson. Ball gets knocked away. Bulldogs going to have it. 3, 2, 1. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by P.J. Henderson as we reached the first half. Or the end of the first half, I should say. Wildcats down 2. Good job getting back up where you can, where it's manageable. Let's real quick go ahead and take a look at the boys bracket and see what they'll be dealing with here. You win, you'll play Mayflower, and if you lose, you'll play Sacred Heart. If you win, you'll play again tomorrow at 5:45. If you lose, you'll wait a day or two and play at 5:45 on the 30th. So I'm not really sure which one you'd rather have on that in that situation. I hear Mayflower is pretty good. But got 9 minutes of halftime. Looks like they're about to send some little kids out here onto the court. But we're going to kick it out to halftime break. We'll be back with you in just a little while here for the second half. Stay with us.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
All right, welcome back to Conway St. Joe. Getting ready to get the second half underway for the senior high boys game. Wildcats only down by 2. Heading here into this second half. See if we can make a few things happen. Get ourselves on top in this one. Callhorn tried to get it down underneath the Mulder, and it just kind of gets knocked away. Bulldogs will bring it down floor. Oh, nearly a walk there. We get it down underneath, gonna try to go up for a shot, and then we got a little bit of a tie up. Got my buddy Jeremy over here saying something about over the back, and it looked like he could have been over the back there on. They had Callhorn trying to get a hold of it, and player kind of jumping on his back there a little bit, but no call. Down underneath, Bulldogs up for 2. Taylor to Campbell, down to Grayson Mulder. Callhorn's going to take the shot. It's going to bounce off and rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs going to drive it in. Tries to go for a layup. It's going to roll out. Bulldogs going to be able to keep a hold of it down here. Points up. 3-point shot is good for the Bulldogs. Increase their lead back to 7. Grayson looking around, gets it down underneath the Callhorn. Callhorn's going to go up. Good shot by Callhorn. Deep 3 by the Bulldogs. Goodness gracious. Callhorn over to Taylor. Over to Campbell. Campbell tries a 3-point shot of his own. It just bounces out, but Callhorn gets a hold of it. Shot clock rolling down. And Campbell is going to be fouled on his layup. He will go to the line to shoot 2. He got that shot off right before the shot clock expired. So Campbell's first one just bounces off the back of the rim. Second one does the same. And Conway St. Joe is going to get the rebound and bring it back down the floor. And good attempt there at a swat there by Callhorn. The Wildcats just couldn't get a hold of it. And now we got another foul. And say that's on Callhorn. It'll be his first, team first of the third quarter. Send the Bulldogs to the line. Shots up and good. Second shot, bounces just off, but rebounded, and then went out of bounds. And it will stay down here on this end with the Bulldogs. Moving the ball around, trying to find a. I'll tell you what, we've seen one of them, I don't remember which one it was, that fired that really deep 3 just a minute ago. Keep an eye on him at all times. And finally drive it in, shots up, rebounded by Grayson Mulder. Casto gets down underneath to Taylor. Taylor goes up and lays it in. 2-point basket. Taylor gets out to Casto. Casto's going to take a 3-point shot. Bounces off the rim. Rebounded by Jackson Taylor. Taylor goes up and he will be fouled. Taylor will go to the line. First shot by Taylor is good. Second shot. Oh, I added an extra point there. I shouldn't have. Meant to hit my clock. Y'all just bear with me just a second. I don't know what these guys up here behind me are saying. 22-28. St. Joseph lead. Need to get my scoring fixed. Casto tries to get the ball down underneath the Mulder, and it gets bounced back. Mulder going to go up with it now. 2-point basket for Grayson Mulder. 3-point shot coming. Just kind of rolls in and out. You guys are still trying to let my clock get back in the line. We're at officially 2:33. I'm a couple of seconds behind. We're going to hit Jackson Taylor for a foul. That'll be his second of the game. Second team foul for this quarter. Shots up, bounced off. Oh, and Taylor just couldn't get a grip on it. It's going to bounce right back out of bounds and right back to St. Joseph. Good, oh, man, almost a perfect situation there. That drive in, just couldn't get that shot to fall. Got another one. Callhorn's going to come up with the rebound. Casto gets it down over to Henderson. Henderson's shot just bounces off. Casto is trying to get a hold of that rebound. And it's going to get turned over to the Bulldogs. It's like got Caden Story coming in now for Jackson Taylor. Give Taylor a breather. They're gonna call that foul. Give St. Joe the points and the opportunity for a three-point play. It's kind of a late whistle. They're gonna say that was on Cawhorn. He is second, third team. Cawhorn over to Story. Story looking around over to Henderson, back to Cawhorn. Henderson going to drive in. Shot's no good. They're going to probably get Cawhorn for an over the back. You can hear the Hector fans giving their opinion. Been pretty lucky with my placement in terms of setting up where I set up for live streams. I've been lucky with a couple of last football games we had behind the crowd, and then now I've got the crowd kind of in behind me and over to my side. So you'll hear a lot of what they have to say. Looks like we got another. Cawhorn picked up another foul. It'll be his fourth and team fifth for this quarter. And we'll send everything now after five. We'll send the Bulldogs to the line. Their first shot up and good. Second one also good. got Taylor back in. So they're going to get Caden for the walk. Casto down to Mulder. Mulder goes up with it, just can't get it to fall. Got a little bit of a
Grayson, just dunk it! Come on! 6-5 for what?
Under 10 seconds remaining here in the third. Caden Story's able to come up with, and he's going to be fouled. 3.8 left. Taylor tries to get the shot up. No good. So we come to the end of the third. St. Joseph has built back up a little bit more substantial lead, up by 10 now. Had a few calls that missed. Jeremy Curtis sitting here next to him, he says discrepancy. But 10 points is not too much of a lead that Wildcats can't get back into this one. They're just going to have to play smart. We're going to take a look at my chats real quick. Not a whole lot of talking going on. That's okay. Good numbers on YouTube, good numbers on Facebook. I'm happy about that. Glad that everybody's with us and watching. Oh, Lord. These kids. Fourth quarter underway now. Casto looked like he was thinking about the shot there. He's going to get it back out to Mulder. Mulder's going to send it over to Campbell. And going to draw the foul. Taylor doesn't have much to work with there. He's going to get it out to Campbell. Campbell's going to take the shot. It's going to bounce off the rim. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Yep, that's a walk. We got Ashton about to come back in. He's got 4 fouls. You hear the people up behind saying, don't foul. Wildcats able to draw a foul there off of the Bulldogs. Taylor is going to take a shot from 3, no good. Bulldog shot, no good.
I heard it from here.
PJ was going for the rebound there and kind of got smacked on that one.
We're not the coach, bro. Yeah, boy. That's Tom Brady up there.
Taylor over to Cawhorn. Cawhorn to Mulder. Henderson over to Casto. Casto's going to drive in, tries to go for a layup and gets kind of battered on the way up. Taylor going to try the shot of his own. And it's going to come down. We got a jump ball.
How's that on Grayson? What?
Well, wait a minute. They're going to say that Grayson Mulder fouled. That'll be his first for Hector in this fourth quarter. Good job by Mulder to get the hold of that one. Kind of keeps that shot blocked.
Grayson, duck the ball.
Henderson
Right now.
over to
This.
that was Casto with that shot. He just couldn't get it to fall. Deep three by the Bulldogs again. That one's just going to go in and out. Tries for a putback, no good on that one. Taylor's able to pick up the rebound on that last shot.
23 to not him.
Casto gonna try to move around. We got a jump ball.
Yeah, buddy. There, ball. Hey, that's traveling. No, sir.
Deep three. Good for the Bulldogs. Casto going to take a shot himself. It bounces off the rim. Wildcats just can't get any of the three-point baskets to fall at this moment. Having trouble getting a little bit of anything to fall, honestly. Henderson able to pick up that rebound there on that shot. Cawhorn. His three is no good. Jackson going to drive in. Tries to get their good roll off. Doesn't. Finally was able to notice a walk there. And it looks like we've got a timeout by the Wildcats. Oh, man. I'm sitting here with one hand operating the camera, moving it back and forth, and the other trying to control things with the stream. Got your arm raised up over your head for a good while. It starts getting a little bit sore. .331 officially left in this one. Campbell. Over to Cawhorn. Mulder over to back to Campbell. Mulder going to take a shot. Not enough on that one. Good job by Henderson there trying to stay on his man. Going to take a wild shot. Misses. Cawhorn gets it stolen away, and they're going to get Casto for that foul.
Give him the 1-2 next time. He'll make it better.
See if I got any of that.
Brent, give him the 1-2 next time. He'll
No,
be great.
I didn't.
I promise.
A little bit late on that
I
one.
promise.
First shot by the Bulldogs just bounces off. Trying to see that Brent Casto foul there. I said I just hit my button a little bit too late. Second shot up and good for the Bulldogs. Mulder is going to take a shot. It's going to bounce off. Go out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Bulldogs. Go across court. Ashton, I don't know if Ashton got any on that. Got a finger on it, maybe. Able to deflect it just a little bit. I don't know if he actually did or if the guy just went up a little bit high with that shot. It looks like we got another timeout by the Wildcats. Full-minute timeout on this one. And once again, I'd like to thank the Conway St. Joe folks down here for giving us the password for the Wi-Fi in here. They told me that it was a good chance that it was going to be kind of spotty and not work very well, but I haven't dropped a frame all night, and everything seems to be running really well, so big thanks to them for getting this to me, so I can get this on the air for everybody back at home. Minute and 53 left in this one. Cawhorn going to take a deep three. Go off just a little. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Kaufman just gets bumped. The shove off there. Ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say that Bulldogs will keep a hold of it, and Bulldogs will also call a timeout. So here in a little bit, we'll take another look at the bracket for both boys and girls. Let y'all know what's going on the next couple of days. Shot up. Our Bulldogs, no good. Rebounded. Try it again. That one just kind of swirls in and out. Taylor gets it out to Campbell. PJ gonna try to roll in. Can't get nothing to fall. But PJ will draw the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. This one's up and good. Second one bounces out. Rebounded by Jacob Campbell. PJ's going to take a 3-point shot. Good. 3-point basket by PJ Henderson. And while we're in that replay, we'll pick up another 2. A little bit of confusion. Some of our guys back here giving them Cawhorn gonna take a deep 3. Good job by Ashton Cawhorn. Timeout by Hector, I guess. I didn't. Did Ben give a signal for a touch or timeout? Oh. Well, they're pointing over here on this side. Oh, it was a player. Never mind. Yeah, timeout by the Bulldogs. Sitting there watching, the referee was pointing over at the Hector side. I'm sitting there thinking, I didn't see Ben give no timeout signal. But so it was the player. He got kind of trapped down there. Decided they'd better call a timeout so he didn't lose it.
Oh, my boy Trap Dog back here.
11.4 left on the clock officially. And can't find nobody to get into, so he's going to burn another timeout. That will leave the Bulldogs with 1 remaining. Hector will still have 2. You know, the thing about games like this early on in the season, when you've got one team that's waiting on their roster to get here and fully, you know, St. Joe has probably been playing a few weeks worth of basketball with no football that they had to worry about. But so they may have just a little bit of an edge with some experience in terms of just how much time they've had all their roster on the floor. While Hector is just now getting theirs in place for the first time this season. St. Joe going to try to see about getting it inbounded. Hunter Kaufman's going to give PJ foul and made the shot. 5.4 left.
That's him. Timothy Jones.
PJ will be fouled, and he'll go to the line, shoot 2. Actually, just one. And one shot. And Coach Freeman, after that made shot, is going to call another timeout and leave the Wildcats with 1 remaining. Wildcats down 6. So with 5.4. Who is that? Oh, that was you? There have been times where, like, I have seen names of people pop up in the chat, and I'm sitting there thinking, there's no way. There's no way that they could. I mean, like, Freeman the other day at when we were at Carlisle. He was at the game. He was also watching the stream. I'm like, stop watching the stream. You're here. No, I just talk. So the Wildcats are back on the floor and ready to go and waiting on the Bulldogs.
It's not him. I promise.
Said, got Jeremy Curtis sitting here beside me, and me and him don't get to sit around and talk just a whole lot. So he's sitting here beside me, and we're just going to let it fly. Ball will be inbounded, and they're going to get a whistle with 0.8 seconds. It's going to leave mine at zeros. And that will be the end of the ball game. Wildcats come up just a bit short in their first night of being together as a team. First game together as a full team. Dropping this one to the Bulldogs by 6. So with that said, switch back over here, take a look at the boys bracket real quick. Hector will play Sacred Heart on Thursday, I believe. And so hold on. Let me see here. Thursday the 30th. So I believe that would be both teams going to be back here on the 30th. Take a look at the girls. Yep, girls will also be here. They'll play at 4:30, and I believe the boys game 5:45. Yeah. So with that, we're going to get everything packed up and get everything squared away and get on out of here. Like I said, thanks a lot to the Conway St. Joe folks for giving us the internet tonight, and we'll be back using it again Thursday night. Until then, go Cats.